Hello! Welcome back to All That Work for Nothing, Season 2.
First episode of 2025.
Yeah, first episode of 2025. And we thought we'd start the first episode off with something fun and lighthearted. Because the world is not fun and lighthearted right now. So go ahead and take it away, babe.
Last year we decided to pull like our best old person impression and do some bingo.
Yeah.
And we would not have been a happy senior citizen coming home from the retirements.
Yeah, so here's our bingo.
Retirement place.
We're going to go over every single one of them with y'all because you probably can't see it because, yeah. Dang. Anyway, we're going to go over every single one of them.
We can put it on, take a picture and put it online.
Oh, that's a good idea. So we're going to go left to right, and then as we go on, I'll do a red mark for if we got that wrong, and then I'll do a green mark if we got it right. So here we have something impactful will happen at the Paris Olympics. Did anything?
Nothing impactful
Nothing,
happened.
Yeah, that's true. It was kind of boring, right?
It was kind of boring. It was like one of the most boring Olympics I've seen in a while.
Parisians are going to be so mad about that. So, nope, we didn't get that.
Certain Olympics, they just like stick with you. Like the Beijing Olympics definitely like stuck with people, I feel like, for a while.
The one, was that during quarantine?
No, it was 2008.
Oh, 2008.
It was the one during quarantine was supposed to be in Japan.
That's right.
Yeah, but the Beijing one, the 2008 one, I feel like stuck with people for a while.
I don't remember that one.
No?
I was young.
Well, no, 2008. Oh, they would have been like 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't care about the Olympics as much.
I was too cool for the Olympics. Not I'm joking. So the second one is our podcast will get at least 2 sponsorship deals. Oh!
That's a
this
big
one
nope.
hurts.
That's a big old
This
nope.
one hurts. But you know what? We will prevail. We will host a themed party. We did!
We did, yeah.
We did. Several themed parties.
Wait, what was the first theme party that we hosted?
We did a costume party.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That was so much fun.
Ching.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Get that big check mark.
A progressive candidate gets 5% popular vote.
No. A few of these, well, okay, there wasn't a progressive candidate. A lot of the ones up here were wishful thinking. Mm-hmm. So I think we would have gotten close to 5%, but it would have been RFK.
Oh,
so
he's not progressive, though.
No, that's what I meant. That's what the progressive part was the wishful thinking part. The 5% I was convinced was going to happen with someone, but then it didn't end up happening because RFK ended up dropping out. Yeah. But if he hadn't, I think he would have gotten 5% of the vote. So some of these were tracking to be true and then just got derailed.
Yeah. All right, so the last one here is Shane and Doriel will go on a long road trip. And we did.
We did. Yeah.
Did we go on more than one?
Well, the only one I could really say is like a long road trip would be the 10-hour one out to Idaho.
No. We also went up to Forks. That was a long-ass
trip. That was a
Mm-hmm.
long-ass trip. So we went on a couple road trips.
Yeah.
They were both great.
Another Supreme Court justice will die. Unfortunately, no.
Tragically not.
Tragically not. This one's kind of sad, too. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift will get engaged. They did not.
They did not.
We're doing pretty bad so far. We did not do a good job last year.
I think we got one coming up here, though.
Doriel makes a friend with a dog. I did!
Yeah.
You know what is crazy is literally right after we made this, I made a friend, like, that same week that has a dog with the same name of the dog that we have.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? And she also has type 1 diabetes like I do.
Yeah, it was bizarre. It was really out there.
I literally called it. That's freaking insane. So, look at that! And we have a free space. Mm-hmm. Woohoo! Oh, we might get a bingo. No. Damn. Okay.
I ruined it.
Shane and Doriel will go to trivia regularly. No.
Nope.
Like we cannot call that regular. We went like once.
Yeah.
That's really sad. We also had a lot of fun. Why don't we go more?
We should go more.
Labor strikes / walkouts will be the biggest they've ever been in the United States. No. They actually weren't. And I sort of have something for that this year, too.
Well, it's supposed to be 2026 is what I hear is supposed to be like the mass strike. We'll see.
We'll see. Someone we know gets engaged. Nobody.
Nobody.
It was not the year for love this year.
It was not a year for love.
No. Doriel will meet a new bestie.
Yeah!
I did meet a new bestie, and I'm so happy about it. Well, we're definitely not going to be able to get a fucking bingo, but that's okay. That's okay. Matt Rife goes to court. Unfortunately, no. That fucker just kind of disappeared.
He sank back into his hole.
He did. He went down back to the underworld. where he once belonged. So Shane sees the baby rhino.
I did not see
never
the baby
saw the baby
rhino. This is going to be an adult by now.
I know. I was going to say it's probably full.
Wait. Oh, wait. What are you doing?
Oh, wait. What am I doing? Sorry. Sorry.
Wish.
Wishful thinking. No baby rhino for you. And what we mean the baby rhino from the Oregon Zoo.
It wasn't hot enough. That's the thing. It needs to be hot out for him to come out.
It was a really weird summer.
It was a very weird summer. It rained for
It
all of
rained all
August.
the time.
Yeah.
And then it was cloudy and cold most of the summer. Doriel will pet a giraffe. Sad to say that did not happen because we did not go to my favorite zoo in Colorado Springs, the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo.
Our animal predictions are not doing well.
No, and they need to be better. Shane's cooking skills will get much better. I am going to give that to you.
I think so too.
Yes, you did a lot of cooking this year, and every single time you freaking killed it.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Cleveland Browns will go to the Super Bowl. Oh.
Okay, so to be fair, I think last time I said it was gonna be Browns and Cowboys, and Browns were gonna win. I wanted to say.
Wait, let me help you hold it.
Sorry, I wanted to say that the only caveat to that prediction was that if they made it out of their first round game, because that was the only one I was like, all right, that's a bad matchup for both those teams, so if they make it out, then they'll win, and neither one of them made it out of their first round matchups. So that would have been a better prediction if I had just hedged it a little bit, but as of right now, it looks pretty bad.
Looking not so good, huh?
Not so good.
Okay, so our next one is breakthrough in environmental tech.
Not that I know of.
We would have known about that. So
yeah.
Through each one. Shane will finish 5 books.
Nope. I feel like I read enough articles that count for books for this podcast.
I think articles should count because we're not going to count it as books, but you read a lot.
That
you
wasn't.
Really do.
My intention was to read more books, so I feel bad about that one. But I did do a lot of reading.
No, you did do a lot of reading. Drake will finally get canceled. Oh, yeah.
I think so.
I think he did.
No, Drake got
He got
bodied.
fucking gobsmacked.
No, yeah. Drake getting, absolutely, destroyed.
You have no idea how excited we were. Seriously, the first... when we heard about this beef with Drake and Kendrick, we were so fucking excited because we were just finally.
Oh, it was great.
Oh, yeah.
The whole saga was amazing to follow.
And the fact that Drake thought that he could last against fucking Kendrick is so laughable.
Oh, it was very satisfying.
Another royal dies? No.
Almost. Because the princess
got
sad. Sick. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she's okay.
No, she would have been very low on the list of ones I wanted to die.
We were hoping for a certain king.
Well, that would have been nice, too.
Starbucks gets closer to filing for bankruptcy.
I think we can check this one off.
Really? Did they?
Well, I don't know if it's closer to filing for bankruptcy.
Oh, no, I said Starbucks gets closer than ever.
I don't know if you can say closer than ever, but they did worse than ever. I think it's close enough.
You know what? Fuck it. It was a hard year. I'm an accountant. We need a win. We need a win. Doriel will help someone with their engagement. Nope. Someone get fucking engaged, okay? God. Jeez. Okay. Last one. Haley defeats Trump on no.
Well, that was another wishful thinking one, but also I would say it would have been true if the Supreme Court hadn't bailed out Trump so early and then let him not go to court. I thought he was going to go to court 1,000,000 times, and I was like, he's not going to have enough money or cash to run, but that didn't happen.
I know. That's a lot of wishful thinking.
We got so close.
Out of 25, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, if you count the free space.
Okay, 7 if you don't count 7 if we're not going to count the free space.
But I like to think of it as look how close we got to bingo. Down the middle and across. We were 1 away.
Yeah, we were. Oh, that's true. Shit. Yeah, we were pretty
so close.
Okay, so we're not playing bingo this year.
Yeah, this year we're just going to do straight predictions.
This year, I'm going to use this poster board. I'll do it at the end.
Okay.
I'm going to we're going to do 10 predictions, 5 each, and we're just going to go down the board, and we're going to see, and we're going to do the same thing next year, see what we got right, see what we got wrong, talk about the year. What would you give this, as a rating? From 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. what would you give 2024?
You mean in terms of a year or in terms of our predictions?
No, I would say no. Definitely not in terms of our predictions. I would say in terms of like overall year. And we can go like broad. So like as far as like the world, like if it was a good year, and then for us if 2024 was a good year.
I'd say it was a 6 or a 7 for us and probably like a 3 or 4 for the world.
I would say a 6 for us.
You think
it's 6? Better because I think 2023 was like a 4.
Which is weird because that's when we got married.
Yeah, but it was just all my health problems and like I was miserable at that job because I had a psycho-ass boss who made me feel physically unsafe.
I say us getting married was the only reason why 2023 wasn't like a 2.
Yeah, exactly. That was definitely the highlight. But with all the like other stressors and my health like declining both mentally and physically, I think 2023 was one of the worst years to date. 2024, better. We worked a lot on our podcast. We worked a lot on staying healthier. I worked out more. I did a lot of spiritual work during the cold months. We also made sure, like you did a really good job last year of making sure that we had something to look forward to every month so that the SADs wouldn't come.
That really helped.
We need to do that again this year. We're doing pretty good so far.
Oh, I think the winter is the part where we really need something to look forward to, and so far it has flown by.
Yeah, we're doing a good job. Let's see. As far as the world, I like as far as for like the broader spectrum of 2024, I would give it a 3.
I think 3 is something we can agree on. So 6 for us, 3 for the world.
We had the genocide in Gaza, which was significantly like it got so much worse.
That started in 2023, though.
I know it started in 2023, but it escalated.
2024. It literally was the entire.
Well, it escalated, and then political tensions got even worse because of it. Let's see. Trump was elected, so that's already a loss. What else?
I mean, just not a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
between natural disasters.
Everyone was fighting with each other. Everyone was angry. TikTok's being banned. Like, I think that overall it was a 3 for the world.
I think
we had an L year.
I think it was a 3. If it wasn't for Luigi, it would have been a 2. So.
Actually, I was gonna give it like negative, but I think Luigi brought it up to a 3.
I didn't even know we could do negative.
Why not?
I mean, I guess
I would even give it a 0. I would give it a 0 because I honestly, I don't care if you agree with me politically or not. I really think that we're going downhill as a country.
I think there needs to be like, because what would you do? What rating would you get if it was like a world war? Would that be a 0 or would that be a negative?
It depends, though. It just depends on, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's hard. That's really hard. I don't know what a world war would even look like in modern times.
See, to me, like, a 0 would be like World War, mass famine, like, dogs and cats living together, the mass hysteria.
Okay, we wouldn't even be making this podcast.
That's true.
So that would already be a 0.
Yeah. So, okay. So. I guess, we need to, like, really set the boundary of what a 0 would be.
I think that we're at a 0 because if you elect a fucking fascist, that's already, like, that's an L. But we did have Luigi, so that is hope.
See, between, like, Luigi and Kendrick.
Also, Luigi is allegedly, okay? We need to remember that in this country, you are innocent until proven guilty. And nothing has been proven, okay? There is no, like, actual evidence that I can think of. Because we couldn't see his full face.
So one metaphorical murder and one actual murder was kind of the only thing that got us through 2024.
Pretty much. One metaphorical and one actual. Drake, metaphorical, actual, the CEO.
Yeah. That's
of a company that murders hundreds of thousands of people a year because of things that they decide not to cover.
Yeah, so like 2 sketchy people, one got metaphorically murdered, one got actually murdered, and that was the only thing.
You know what?
That was good for the world.
Like that, even with all the political chaos over the summer, and even before that, like that Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef was just, it really was great. It was a good escape. It was a great escape.
It's like one of those things that just like unites everyone.
Yeah.
Like, it was really the thing that everyone was locked in on for like a solid, like, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, and we all needed that, I think. It was a nice reprieve from all the fucking death and destruction and political chaos.
I think we just have become so used to not seeing justice get done that when it actually gets served, we're like, oh my gosh, this is so refreshing.
That was a frickin' slam dunk, okay? And I already loved Kendrick before, but now I absolutely am, like, obsessed with him.
You want to do predictions?
Yeah, so I mentioned before that we're going to have 5 predictions each for this year. So we're just going to have 10 predictions. I'm going to write them on the other side of this poster board here, and then we'll go over the comprehensive list at the end. And we are going to do the same thing next year. See, we're going to do the L's, the W's. We're going to figure out what kind of year it was. We're going to rate it. But yeah, so let's start down the list. You want me to go first or you?
You go first.
Okay. So my first one is, we will do at least one collab with a politician/governmental person.
Hey, I kind of had something similar.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Fun. Okay, so yeah, I was so sad that we didn't get any, like, traction on our pod this year. But at the same time, like, I feel happy about it.
I do too.
I feel really great about it. I think it was a good year of learning. It was a good year of growth, no matter how you look at it. Growth and learning for sure this year, especially for the podcast. We actually already probably have someone political that we can possibly collab with soon. Hint, wink, nudge, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll get that lined up.
Yeah, so look out for that.
Get the deets worked out.
Yeah. And then what's yours?
Mine is a pop culture one. It's Ryan Reynolds gets canceled.
He kind of already was, though.
His wife, I'm talking about like...
Well, they started, like, going in on him, too.
Well, I'm talking about like a cheating scandal or a divorce. Or,
oh, shit.
I'm talking about like he's going to get like... It's not going to be the Ryan Reynolds that we once knew.
No, I would feel so bad for their kids, though. They have like 17 kids.
He shouldn't have done whatever he's going to do.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't see him cheating.
Maybe not. See, I don't get a strong of a cheating vibe, but I get some sort of like big career headache coming from him.
Okay.
Yeah. Like some sort of secret's going to be revealed.
Secret bomb will be revealed.
A secret will be revealed, yes.
Okay. Oh, that's exciting. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, not for him, but for us. This one's a kind of sad one. Mine is bird flu will become a national emergency.
That's not a bad prediction at all.
Yeah. I mean, it's already been declared an emergency in California, so it's only a matter of time before the entire country. And then they've already had their first death in Louisiana. So we'll see. I think we have another COVID on our hands.
I just don't think anyone's going to take it the way they took COVID. I think it will be that bad. And people will just be like, I'm not going back in my house again. Yeah,
so I think we're going to have to be wearing masks again this year.
I think that's so too. And I think it's going to be another like big hullabaloo where some people are going to be like, I'm not doing anything. Birds aren't even real. So why should I even believe in the bird flu? That's like a fake thing on top of a fake thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be, yeah. I can definitely see that being something that happens.
Yeah.
Boo. All right. Mine's also a little sad or dark, however you want to look at it. It's going to be that Diddy goes on a giant manhunt, or there's going to be a giant manhunt for Diddy, rather. Like,
really?
OJ style. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I think it's going to be like either, like, OJ was just California or Southern California. I think this one's going to be either the whole country or the whole world. I think Diddy's going to try to escape. I think he's going to, like, be obviously guilty because he's obviously guilty. And I think he's going to try to devise some way of, like, running from the law.
Oh.
And there's going to be, like, a whole manhunt, and everyone's going to be looking for Diddy.
That'd be crazy. I'm here for it.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be, like, all around the news for a while.
There's no way he's going to get away.
Yeah. And I think, like, people are going to be like, oh, he was spotted in, like, France or, like, Singapore. Or, like, yeah, it's going to be a big deal. I don't know if he's going to get caught. He's not going to get caught in 2025. He'll get caught in 2026.
Damn. So he'll be on the run for a whole year?
Well, it won't be, like, It'll be like the
not
middle
whole
of the year,
yeah.
Because he's gonna take a while to get court. I could see this happening like mid to late and later part
I think
of the year.
he's gonna catch wind that he's gonna be like indicted and probably go to prison. So then he's gonna be like, I gotta run. Mm-hmm. Get my baby oil.
Oh my god, there's gonna be so many like memes and videos of him just like baby oiling up and
oh my god,
like flying away with sparks behind him.
Oh my god. Okay, my third one is huge walkouts and strikes across the entire world.
Okay, across the entire world.
I think yes. I think that class consciousness is the highest it's been in a very long time, and a lot of it does have to do with the alleged Luigi incident. So people are talking about it more now than ever. So I think within the next year, I think this summer is really going to be a big strike year, around the world.
I could see that. I don't know. I got a vibe last year of like a big like summer of disrest. They used to call it long hot summers, where people would get like fed up with.
I think we had too much going on politically.
I think so. I think people were way too distracted.
Yes, absolutely.
So I think this is going to be a lot more year where like boredom's going to set in and kind of unease is going to set in. So I could see that. I'm getting more of a strike and walkout thing in 2026.
Well, I know you are, but I'm just saying. I feel it this year. Yeah, I can feel it.
I do agree with you that class consciousness is at the highest it's been in a long time.
The job that I work at now might be going on strike soon. So
that would be
I would be so here for it. I'm not a part of the union where I work because I'm not full-time, but I would absolutely join in on the strike.
Hell yeah. I'd be there with you.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
And I didn't have to sign a contract that basically said, like, if they go on strike that I have to stay loyal or whatever and keep working.
Oh, that's good.
Well, if like the security people did.
Oh, that's right.
Because obviously they're security, so they have to sign their rights away, basically.
Yeah.
But I didn't, so I will be in solidarity. I ain't no scab. Anyways, now it's your turn.
So, mine, similar to your first one, was that we're gonna meet someone famous.
We are? Oh my gosh.
I don't know about famous. So like famous being a spectrum.
Okay.
But I feel like we're gonna run into. I just have a prediction that we're gonna meet somebody like that, like is well known.
Oh, I'm so excited for us. I don't think okay, no, that's not true. I sort of met someone famous that came into the place we used to work at. Mm-hmm. Bill Paxton came in once.
Oh, that's right.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah.
And I remember my coworkers were like losing their ever-loving minds. And they like came out to me like, oh my God, I think that's Bill Paxton. I think that's Bill Paxton. And then one of them went up to him and was like, you look a lot like Bill Paxton. He's like, that's because I am Bill Paxton. And they're like,
President from Independence Day.
That's like my claim to fame. Oh, wait. Also, I went to school, like, fun fact, I went to middle and high school with Kristen Chenoweth's niece. And Kristen Chenoweth came to our high school once and sang the national anthem because her niece was on the basketball team.
That's a really cool story.
Yeah.
I love that. And didn't she just like dip right afterwards too?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I think she might have, yeah. I think she was just like, no, she must have watched the game, but
you'd think, but maybe she's just like, hey, I'm just here to do my thing.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But that was like our high school's claim to fame. That was pretty sick.
Well, don't forget Dan Skipper too.
Oh yeah, Dan Skipper.
For all the NFL fans out there.
I went to middle school with Dan Skipper, and I mean, we were acquaintances.
Yeah, no, trust me.
We went to the same hallowed halls.
That is cool. Like, especially like now more than any other time, I feel like he's somebody who like just gets brought up in casual NFL conversations. It's really neat.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be fun watching him play this weekend.
Yeah. But that's like as close as I've ever come to like someone famous.
So like growing up in Southern California, I saw famous people like a lot.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So like when I was 7, I saw Dennis Rodman in Las Vegas.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then
you knew who he was, like consciously?
Oh, yeah. Well, he's hard to mistake. He had like a big ring in his nose back before anybody had a ring in his nose. His hair is all colorful. He's 6'7".
Well, you were already into like basketball and stuff.
Yeah, I was a huge like Bulls fan before I became a Lakers fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Well, because it was like Michael Jordan was like great and so huge.
Gotcha,
so like everybody knew who Michael Jordan was. I didn't even really understand basketball, but I knew who Michael Jordan was. So I saw Dennis Rodman, and I came up to him and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so cool!" And then
you said hi to him.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Like, "What's up, dude?"
That's it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
What's up?
And then he invited my 12-year-old sister and her friend to a party.
Ew!
Yeah.
What a creep, dude.
Yeah, he's like that.
Ew.
He was, I don't know, this might have been during the time period because if you saw the documentary about the Bulls, there's like 2 weeks that he spends in Vegas and he like just doesn't go back to the team. He just parties every single night.
Story,
It might have been during that time period. There might have been some overlap, so that would have been interesting.
Disgusting that he tried to solicit your 12-year-old sister.
Yeah, and like my sister definitely looked like a middle schooler.
Ew.
So yeah, there was nothing like that. So
were your parents there when he said that shit?
Oh, yeah, they're the ones who told me the story. I wasn't there. I was busy going down the water slide over and over and over again.
Oh, okay.
And then that's where I hit my head.
He literally came up and was like, "Hi, little girl and parents. You and your friend should, not you old people, but your little kid should come to my party."
Not you. No, I think he asked my sister and her friend, and then my sister and her friend went and told my parents.
Good.
So while my sister was getting asked to a party by Dennis Rodman, I was going down the water slide because this was at Hard Rock Cafe. This was at Hard Rock Hotel in Las Vegas.
Gotcha.
So I was going on the water slide over and over and over again, and I was running to the stairs, and I slipped, and I fell, and I cut my...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I had a little cut on my eye, and I started crying, and then famous model Claudia Schiffer came over and gave me a thing of water. Yes.
You've never told me this.
Have I never told you this? I swear I've told you this.
Honey, how many times have we watched Love Actually, and they have Claudia Schiffer in that movie, and you've never said this?
It might not have been Claudia Schiffer. It might have been Cheryl Tiegs. Now I don't remember.
Well, you were 7.
Yeah, I don't remember.
This is in the same
It might have been Cheryl
day?
Tiegs. Now I don't remember. It was in the same day.
You have to ask your mom. She'll probably remember.
I'll have to ask my mom because, yeah, they'll remember. It might have been Cheryl Tiegs. So I think it was Cheryl Tiegs, not Claudia Schiffer.
She came up and did what?
She gave me a glass of water, and I remember not liking it because it had lemon in it, but I was just crying, and like you need water when you're crying.
That's so cute.
And then I went to the hospital and got butterfly stitches on my head. So it was a very big day for me.
Were you like, "Hello, beautiful woman"?
I was too busy crying, and she was just like an old lady to me. So to me, I was just like, okay. I was also very embarrassed because it was a stranger coming up and giving me unwanted attention.
Oh.
So to me, I was just like, oh, God.
I bet you that your teenage self was like, "Damn it." Shit, missed opportunity.
Maybe. I don't remember how I thought of that when I got older, but my parents told me that story a few times. No idea who this woman was. And then they told me afterwards, and I'm like, I still have no idea who this woman is. I don't think I really realized it until I was probably a teenager or nearly an adult, when I was like, oh, wow. Small world. Yeah, there's been a few ones like that. We had people come up to our museum who were well known. I saw another NBA player in Las Vegas. Yeah, so it happens more in Southern California, but you and me this year are going to meet somebody like that.
I'm so excited.
You're going to run into them, meet them. Something's going to happen.
I am way too shy to say anything because I would feel so embarrassed to like make someone feel like, because like if they really are famous, I'm probably not going to say anything to them.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a politician or something, because then I'd be like, you work for the people, so I'm going to come up and say hi. Okay?
Yeah, that's your employee right there.
I am your constituent, bitch, no matter where I live. But, like, if it's someone who's famous, like, in Hollywood or whatever, like, I don't know. I'd feel really conflicted about, like, taking their time.
I feel like it's going to be somebody that we're going to be comfortable talking to.
Okay. All right.
We're going to run into... It's going to feel very natural.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I hope that comes true.
All right. What did you
I'm going to manifest that. Okay. Okay, this one's fun.
Okay.
Twitter will crumble.
Twitter will crumble. I think you mean X, honey.
No.
It's X.
No, I refuse.
Yes,
it's Twitter.
X.
It's fucking Twitter. We tweet. What do you call it? An X? Oh, I made an X. Like you still say you tweeted something.
I'm Xing you so hard.
He's so dumb. Anyway, it's more vindictive. I really want Twitter to just fucking crumble and die.
I mean, I can see that happening.
I think it's already because of the impending TikTok ban. So many people on that platform are like, hey, so fuck Meta. A lot of people are jumping ship from Meta, me included. I am deleting my accounts, both Facebook and Instagram, except for maybe our Instagram except for our Instagram.
Find us on Instagram.
Yeah, except for our Instagram there, but we will also be making a Blue Sky. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna link it here. And yeah, a lot of people are also saying that they're jumping ship from Twitter.
Well, I know a lot of people who need Twitter for their work are at least taking it off their phones. So that's going to definitely drive down their daily average users.
Yeah, and I'm praying for their downfall. I am praying. That's something else I'm manifesting. Okay, so it's less of a prediction, more of a manifestation. Yeah. Anyway, what's yours?
My fourth one. Let's get that on there. Oh, some billionaire will get stuck on a mountain or on a boat, and everyone's going to hope that they die.
Yes, I agree.
So, excuse me.
Yeah, maybe another billionaire disaster sort of.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that they're going to get trapped on Mount Everest or K2, or they're going to be trying to boat around the world or something stupid.
Something only rich people can do.
Right, something only rich people can do. I don't know. They're going to go on an old-timey safari. So they're going to be doing something, and they're going to get stuck. Pretty soon we're going to be all familiar with some billionaire person who invented the urinal cake, or I don't care. And then we're going to be all worried about their death, except for average people are going to be like, I gotta hope they die.
Oh yeah, I don't think the collective we will not be worried about their death. The media will be worried about their death.
We're going to be told to worry about these people.
The media, who is famously owned and operated by billionaires, will be worried.
Yeah, they're going to tell us to worry.
They're going to tell us
and
to be worried.
Are not going to worry.
Not at
so
all.
I can see something like that happening.
That's exciting. That's something else I'm also going to be manifesting. Well, no, I don't want death, but
Well, maybe they won't die. Maybe we'll just hope that they die, but maybe this time they won't die. Maybe this time they'll just they'll be found months later, barely surviving, and people will be like, dang it.
So close.
So close.
So my last one is, they're going to find a practical cure for a disease, but it's going to be too expensive for us to afford.
Oh. What do you mean by practical cure?
So that's what they call it. That's what they're calling the practical cure for type 1.
Oh,
they're working
practically a cure.
Well, I don't know exactly what that medical term. I'm wondering if it's a practical cure, as in it's not something you take a pill for, because I think it's something that you take it once and then you're cured.
Oh, I see.
It's not something it's not HIV medicine where you have to take it daily or monthly or whatever. And
it's essentially cured.
Yes.
This is one where it is a legit cure.
A practical cure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see that language all the time because, as you know, I have type 1 diabetes, and I subscribe to any kind of email information about the cure that I've been told about since I was fucking 9 years old when I got diagnosed with this goddamn disease. They were like, we're so close to a cure. And I'm like, fucking waiting, bitch. But we are actually really close. We're in human trials, and we're on stage 2 of human trials, which is the longest it's ever been.
Yeah.
This is the farthest we've ever made it to a cure, and I'm fucking so excited because my life would change drastically. We could literally, do you know the amount of things we could do if I didn't have type 1? Oh, it would be amazing.
I really hope that happens, baby.
Amazing.
I don't think if it was... But,
and you know what? I will sell whatever the fuck I have to get this. I don't care. Just take whatever you want. Give me the goddamn cure.
I don't think with something like type 1 that they would... I think what would happen is that everybody who has type 1 right now would get the cure. Then once everybody has gotten the cure, everybody else born with it would have to pay.
You'd be surprised what these billionaires will do, honey.
I think...
For money. For a bottom dollar. But I don't know if it's going to be type 1. That's just wishful thinking on my end. I think that there's some kind of cure that's going to come out, and people are going to be like, woohoo, let's get it. And it's going to be something that people, like the general public, won't be able to afford it.
I think like a cure for a disease, if they put a price wall, or what's that called? Yeah, price wall, right?
I don't know.
If they put something like that in front of a cure for disease, I think people would lose their minds.
Oh, but they're going to try. I can absolutely see it. Because they're going to see, all they see is money.
I just, like...
Look at our fucking healthcare industry.
I mean, I think they would try to, like, they didn't charge you anything for a COVID shot, right? I can see them following a similar model to that, but you're right. They never cease to surprise me in terms of how much greedy little bastards they are.
I mean, look at how much fucking insulin is.
Yeah.
So...
Or like Ozempic and everything.
And the person,
like that.
by the way, the person who patented and sold the rights to insulin, they sold it for $1 because they famously said that when they sold it, that they didn't want it to be expensive. They wanted it to be inexpensive for people to be able to fucking afford to live. And now look at where we are.
Well, I mean, it used to be if you had type 1, you kind of died before you were 21.
Yeah.
So it was literally a miracle
it was a death
that it
sentence.
happened. Yeah, it was a miracle that this even happened. So you kind of think that you wouldn't want someone profiting off of miracles. But
right, yeah.
Here the fuck we are.
Anyways, what's your last one?
My last one is also a big happy one.
Yeah?
Not a downer at all. Is that there's going to be an international incident in Panama. Probably Panama City, where some American citizen either commits a crime and is going to get punished there, or has a crime committed on them and is going to cause a big incident, and Trump's going to do some saber rattling and probably send the military there and maybe use it
and then conveniently use it as a scapegoat to take over the Panama Canal, like he said.
Well, I don't know if he'll actually take the Army or the Navy and actually take over the Panama Canal. I think he'll make it so it destabilizes Panama enough that a government that's friendly to him comes in, and then they make a deal. Maybe not to give them the Panama Canal back, but they're going to cut a deal so that we get more of the money from the Panama Canal and get probably easier access, and probably Russia have some easier access too.
Okay, well.
Because right now Russia is banned from using the Panama Canal.
That's definitely a happy one to end on, for sure. Thank you so much for that. All right, so I'm going to make a comprehensive list really fast.
Okay.
And then we will come back, we'll list them off, and then we'll bid you farewell. All right, so we made a comprehensive list, so we're just going to go over it once again, just really quickly, as a group. So, we predict that for 2025, we will have at least one collab with someone in politics. Ryan Reynolds will get canceled. Bird flu will become a national emergency. There's going to be a Diddy manhunt. Walkouts and strikes are going to be a global phenomenon. We're going to meet someone famous. Twitter will crumble. A billionaire will go missing somehow, some way. There is a practical cure found, but it's going to be too expensive for us regular citizens to afford it. And then there's going to be a Panama International incident. So we'll see how much we get right and wrong for 2025. It's definitely going to be a very interesting year. We have a fascist taking control of the country soon, so not looking forward to that.
Woo!
But, we prevailed. We survived the last one, and we will survive this one. Honey, we're going to survive it.
Well, survived is just such an interesting word considering how it ended with the pandemic.
Yeah.
So, survive. Let's keep them standards way low.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know
my standards are all of us have our standards so fucking low.
Yeah.
And it's not just on the left or on the right, it's everyone. Because of how, people can't fucking afford to live right now, so.
Well, they're going to have to go even lower.
Yay! Being a human is so much fun. Isn't it fun? Also, being a historian definitely helps.
Well, you get to make really cool lists, so that's something.
Yay! Human suffering.
Hey, making lists. That's what we got.
And we're going to check them twice. Anyways, thank you so much. We have a lot planned for 2025 for the podcast, for our own personal lives. So stick around. We look forward to seeing what this year brings globally and personally. Follow us on all of the things. We'll be making a blue sky here soon. We'll see what happens at Twitter. We'll see what happens to TikTok.
Oh, yeah. We know what's going to happen to Twitter. It's on the list. So.
Oh, it will crumble. Yes. I'm already speaking it into existence.
So saith the Doriel.
So saith I. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
The future is ahead of us.
The future is ahead of us.
Goodbye.
Bye.